Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast. This is the Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast.
G'day everybody and welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. Hope you're all having a good day. Hey listen, before I go any further, just a reminder, we're actually running a promotion this month. It's free. All you got to do is jump across to the website. You'll actually see there if you go to the subscription section. You can get a free month on the Market View subscription for nothing. So you put your details in. If you decide that you want to stay on, then yes, the next month you will be charged. Otherwise, you can just cancel and you get 1 month for free. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and it's there for you guys to take advantage of if you wish to do so. Just a heads up on that. So go to tradercobb.com, and if you want to, get stuck into a free month. Anyway, looking at the market again, yesterday when I did a video on Market View, believe it or not, I actually explained a talk through of a hedge short on Bitcoin Cash. Now I find that Bitcoin Cash is, in my view, in my taste and opinion, the best hedge in the market that exists right now. Let me explain why. And first of all, let me explain the difference between a hedge and a trade. So Bitcoin Cash in its own right did not stand up as an opportunity for me to short. Okay, so if it was just as a normal trade, then Bitcoin Cash did not fit the rules for a crypto cradle, i.e. there was support in the way of my first target of 1-to-1. All right, so I would not have taken that. And quite rightly so, a number of members pointed that out when I mentioned that I was looking at Bitcoin Cash as a hedge, and they were very, very correct in saying that. The difference between a hedge and a trade is that a hedge is to manage my portfolio. So a hedge is more for the investment portfolio. A trade is an income. That's the way I see it. I mean, yes, you can use trading to build wealth and whatnot, but I use trading as a means of income. An investment I'll put in, I'll leave it for years. I won't take anything from it. I won't expect anything from it. Okay, I'll just let the business do their thing, and hopefully the plan that they had and the vision that I see with them comes to fruition, and that business, that token, that coin becomes very, very valuable, and I make money on my investment. But as a trade, I'm looking to be in and out in a relatively short period of time. So what is the difference between a hedge and a trade? Well, a trade, as I say, it's for income, it's for a now. A hedge is something to make sure that if my portfolio as a whole gets a hammering, then there is something there to make it a little less painful. So Bitcoin Cash is the best for that, in my view, simply because it moves pretty much double the rate of Bitcoin. I mean, if I look at it right now, Bitcoin is down 3.74% and Bitcoin Cash is down 6.77. So nearly just a bit shy of 2-to-1 move there on Bitcoin Cash. It does tend to move up faster than Bitcoin when Bitcoin moves up, and it does tend to move down faster than Bitcoin when Bitcoin moves down. The other reason I really like it as a hedge is because it was already in a downtrend. If I was to take you across the whole top 10, and I have done that in some videos, you'll actually note that the entire top 10 was all looking bearish with a bearish candle in the cradle zone yesterday, okay, in the sell zone yesterday. None of them were in a strong downtrend. Bitcoin's in a good downtrend, but Bitcoin had a really strong level of 8,000 ahead. And like I said, would I trade Bitcoin as a hedge against my portfolio in this circumstance? I mean, if it was the only option I had, then yes, I would. But for me, Bitcoin Cash tends to move better, so therefore I've gone for Bitcoin Cash. So across the entire top 10, I mean, I'll take you through it now. Bitcoin broke down, it's down 3.78%. Ethereum broke down, but it's only just in a daily downtrend today, down 6%. Ripple broke down through the low of that bearish candle, as did Bitcoin Cash, as did Litecoin. EOS also did the same. Cardano also down and now in a downtrend. We've got Lumen there also following suit, as well as Neo, and finally IOTA. They've all broken down. Now my play was to take Bitcoin Cash because I thought that would be the best hedge. I thought that would move the most, and I was wrong. It didn't move the most, but it is there to move harder than Bitcoin. And I'm hedging my portfolio just in case Bitcoin breaks 8,000. Because if we see Bitcoin below 8,000, we really have, I don't know where it could go to. I mean, it could go all the way back down to 6,522. It could go below 6. It could do a number of things. But one thing I am doing now is I'm trading with a trend. I'm hedging my portfolio, and I'm making sure that if things do go pear-shaped for the market, that I have a short on. Something else that I have not done and will not do on Bitcoin Cash is this. I have not put a 1-to-1 first target in. I'm not looking to scale out of this position. Now, most of the time I would in traditional trades that I would take, minimize my risk first and foremost. But again, this is a hedge. I'm hedging my portfolio. So I don't want to have 0.5%. If it hits 1-to-1, I don't want to close half of the trade and only have a 0.5% trade open. No, if the market does take a tumble, I want to make sure that I've got a full percent on this position. Now, think of it this way. If I consider my risk to reward on this position, if I'm risking 1% of my capital, that means that if I get stopped out, the market's bounce back up. And my portfolio will also be recovering. If, however, and I'll lose 1%, no big deal. I'm cool with that. 1%'s fine. If, on the other hand, the market breaks 8,000, let's say, and continues to fall and falls hard, then I've got a full position short to help to counter my portfolio balance decreasing because my trade balance is increasing. So trading and investing can come together. And this is why I say it's so important to be able to do both. Because for me, I can hedge my portfolio. Can you? Are you able to hedge your portfolio? Do you know how to do it? Have you got the skills to find the positions to make sure that if the market does fall, that you have got a bit of a helmet on, realistically speaking? If you don't, well, you're a long only fund, and that's fine. I'm a long only fund too, but I have the ability to hedge my positions when the time comes. Now, if you're not interested in trading all the time, hey, that's cool. I understand that. You know, we've all got busy day jobs or busy lives, or some people just don't want to do it, and that's fine. I've got no beef with that. But maybe every now and again, having a little sniff around the market and seeing if there's a bit of sentiment out there that is bearish, perhaps it's probably not a bad idea to know how to get the odd hedge on, guys. So I think it's really important. If you want to get the full video on my hedge trade on Bitcoin Cash, then it's absolutely there. It's just in the Market View area. And like I said, you can have a free month on Market View by just going into the website and joining up. It's a free month. If you don't want to stay on, cancel. If you do want to stay on, and you'll be charged the next month. It's as simple as that. Make it very transparent, make it very clear. You can either do it or you don't. Visit tradercobb.com. Have a great day, guys, and let's see how we go. Big day. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Podcast. Check out tradercobb.com because experience matters.